Hello everyone, welcome back to Lost in My Library. My name is Kate and today is the start of a reading vlog for God Game, which is currently sitting right next to me, and I can't. It's too far over yeah. See, this is what happens when you're not prepared, people. You just, and my finger's blocking the camera. Okay, we'll switch back over. Okay, so God Game by Danny Toby. It's an arc that I received. It doesn't come out until January 7th of next year. It is about this group of friends who come across this game. It's called God, which is an AI that has taken in a bunch of religion and philosophy, so it knows a lot. And so if you are a big fan of not just like modern religion, but other religions of the past, this is going to be a good book for you, because this is really interested in that. It's kind of like a game reality kind of thing, and there's all kinds of tea. You're gonna hear all the tea possibly in this book. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later after I come across something. This isn't about the book, but this is about a video, and I'm not doing like vlogs anymore. So I'm putting it here because I just want to, oh my gosh, I just saw a clip for the next episode of The Walking Dead. My boy's calling out Carol and being like, "You're being self-destructive, stop." And he was like, "We have a future, don't let that take that too."
Because you'd normally do meringues in the oven at quite a low heat. Meringue no man.
We're coming to the point of 15. I'm crying and I'm screaming. This audio's not gonna be good, but and the view is not good either, and you're seeing like half my face right now. Well, more than half my face. There we go. And you can probably see the Great British Baking Show that I'm watching on TV through my glasses, so I'm going to take them off. This is a wonderful time to be a fan of Carol. But I was told a spoiler, and I'm not happy about that one. Because, well, I don't want to spoil it for anybody else, so I'm just going to not. But if you know me, I'm not happy. So, alright, that's it. I'll talk to y'all later. Probably about book stuff. Hopefully about book stuff. Actually, one more thing. They just released the picture of Nightwing, the live action Nightwing that's coming in Titans. Oh my gosh, I'm crying. I was crying about that, and then I saw the clip and started crying more, and like so much emotions. He looks amazing. My boy, my favorite superhero, is coming to live action as Nightwing. We just need Red Hood now. Just need Red Hood. I'm ready. So ready. We need a Tim Drake. We haven't had a live action Tim Drake. Oh, and we need, so many things that we need, but we don't have. Okay. One thing at a time though. Good morning. It is Sunday. It's Walking Dead Sunday. I am watching, let me actually pause it, Great British Baking Show. guys can hear me. I'm thinking about doing a 24-hour reading vlog, but it's going to be starting after this book because I want to do a whole reading vlog just to this book, especially since it's an ARC. And it's coming out in January, so it should... I'm needing to finish this book by the end of the month. Otherwise, I'm adding 2 more books to my Bookoply. I'm already expecting to add 1, which will be because I didn't read Gathering of Shadows. So, that was my fault for being like, yeah, let's add a 6th book. Yeah. No. But 4 books, I'm hoping 5. I've still got a whole another 5 or 6 days, I think, till the end of the month. So, yep. Well, let me talk about, I don't think I've read much now, since some things are happening, like, I don't want to spoil it. It's like, what do you say about a book? What do you say about ARCs that just, like, you're one of the few people, like, one of the first people who know these things. What do you say about the book? So, my arm's getting tired. So, like, there's one character, and I feel for all the main characters, it's multiple perspectives, and it switches quickly between all, well, and it's not even just the main characters, it switches between the Vindicators. It's other perspectives, and you're seeing other things. You're seeing other, like, okay, did I need to know that? It's tea all in this one high school. And the parents of the high schoolers and the teachers who go there. So really it's just a whole high school, anyone who's involved in the smallest bit with the high schoolers. Yesterday was kind of emotional. I got very emotional. I saw, first thing that happened was I saw the picture of the live action Nightwing, who is my favorite superhero. And I'm so excited that we're finally getting a live action Nightwing, the first one. So I got emotional. And then I saw that there was a clip for the mid-season finale for The Walking Dead. So I watched that, got more emotional, because it's my ship. And I think I did a video. I did a clip yesterday after watching. And then I watched the 4th episode of Supernatural and got even more emotional because Chuck is Thanos snapping people now. And I'm just not. And Benny was back for like 5 seconds. I was like, we got Benny! And then he died. And I was like, we had him for 5 seconds. Then he died. I was gonna catch up last night. And then I just watched that episode. I was like, I can't catch up. I'm not watching another episode tonight. I'm mad at Chuck. I'm mad at just everything, and I know where this is going, and I'm just like, we've already been down this road. Okay. Anyways. Deep breaths. Everything's gonna be okay. I saw another character is coming back. I don't know what happened. So we're just hoping good things. Good things. Good things, everyone. Good vibes all around. Alright, good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday. Sorry. Alright, good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, the last week of November. And I am still getting through this. I'm on page, there's like 450 something pages, and I'm on page 239. It's been really nice waking up late. last couple of days not having to worry about going to work or anything. I know that's all going to change, and I'm going to be, my sleep schedule is going to be screwed up next week. So today I actually have stuff I'm going to go do. My friend Kristen, is coming down, and, she has an interview in a town near me. So we are going to go out and eat lunch, and then she's going to go and do her interview. And then, sometime we were thinking about going to look at apartments, because right now she lives 2 hours away from me. So, obviously she need to move down here, when and if she gets the job. So, we are going to move in together if she gets the job in the town near me. So we're gonna go look at an apartment possibly that we both really like, before her, and then later our friend Madison is going to join us, and we're gonna go eat and have Friendsgiving and go see a movie. I think we're gonna go see Joker. That was kind of my decision. I think we're gonna go see Joker, which I'm very excited about, because if you know me, I'm a DC fan. So, DC's really rocked it this year with movies. So we had Shazam, which was really good. I really enjoyed Shazam. And now we have Joker, which is our first live action R-rated superhero movie from DC. Whereas Marvel's done it, but DC has not yet done it. And I think they hit it out of the park with a Joker movie. So, I don't know if this confirms the origins of Joker, because there's not one set backstory for Joker. There's so many. There were backstories, like he's the one that killed Bruce Wayne's parents. He was a worker in a warehouse and fell into a vat of acid. There's a lot of different stories, so it's kind of nice to see one possible backstory for the man himself. So, yeah. That's going to be it for right now. I'm going to continue reading God Game and learning all the tea. Hey guys, so I came across something weird, and I really want to ask if people actually think about this. So, Kenny, who's one of the main characters, I haven't even talked about the main characters, because I don't even know how to talk about the main characters without spoiling things. So there's Kenny, there's Charlie, who's the main guy. Charlie, whose mom just passed away. Then there's Kenny, who is editor. He wants to go into journalism, but his parents, who are both doctors, don't think that's a very good field. Then there's Vanhi, who is the best friend of Charlie. She wants to go into Harvard and everything. Then there's Peter, who's also really good friends with Charlie. Peter is a hacker, and he's on basically the FBI database. And then there's Alex, and Alex is a kind of a wild card. He feels left alone. He doesn't feel like he fits in with the group anymore. So, he does what he wants, and he doesn't really care anymore about anybody. And that's mind-boggling. Anyways, so this part's talking about Kenny and the newspaper group. So the newspaper group is Candace and Eddie and Kenny. So basically Eddie found some stuff from what the group was doing with the God game, and it kind of ties back with this group years ago where somebody died. We're thinking that this group was also playing the God game, or was possibly the original group who played the God game. That's not necessarily a spoiler, because it's kind of very obvious from the very beginning that this group might have actually played the God game themselves. Possibly even was the first group to play the God game. Because of how the time frame of when the people in the group did all this stuff. Now the scare has come back, and Eddie is trying to put it on the Vindicators, who is the group, the 5 people I just mentioned, our 5 main characters. And now things are happening, and Eddie's getting blamed for it because the God game helps the people that play its game, and it wants the people that are playing its game to play the game as long as they possibly can until they die. So, or something worse happens to them. So, there's a part that says, basically he hasn't been like stepping up to go against Eddie, and Candace says, yeah, who knew you had balls? And he says in his mind, she mentioned my balls. What would Starry Styles do? Really? Like, somebody says, like, good job. Who knew you had the power in you to step up? And she says what most people says, who knew you had balls to do this. And he's like, oh my gosh, she mentioned my ball. Like, what the actual frick? Like, nobody thinks that. Like, there's just so many things in here that there's sometimes I'm like, you don't know teenagers, it feels like. And then it feels like, it's just weird. That was weird. And I was like, that's unnecessary. Do you guys actually think of that? Like, I know you're horny right now, dude. And I think you're about to kiss her. But, like, she wasn't even talking about your balls, for one thing. And I'm just sitting here talking about balls. But she wasn't really even talking about his balls. It's so weird. Okay. Also, can we talk about the fact this book was written by a guy that went to Harvard, Yale Law School, and UT Southwestern Medical School, and yet has simple grammar mistakes. Like, please fix these before you actually send the final copy out, because they're simple, like, they is. I'm like, no. Also, like, and then there was one thing that the game said. It was like, you is dead, maybe, or no, it wasn't you is dead. It was like, you is die, or you, it was like a weird, it was something about talking about Charlie. Oh, here it is. Actually, I think I found where I just flipped it. It is supposed to be God, but like, so God is perfect, you know? So maybe that's just pointing out that this isn't God. Where is that? It was this part. Talking about Charlie trying to get out of the game. There you go. I will do unto you, I end your existence. That is all one sentence, by the way. I swear it said something. It had like you is dead or something like that. It was a weird. It wasn't right. Okay. Okay, well, I guess it wasn't about this. I guess it wasn't this one, but I thought it was, because, oh, I think, anyways. But it's weird wording, and I'm like, I don't think that's actually, I get nitpicky, sorry, but I don't think that's grammatically correct. So, hopefully these things get finished, and I will forever have a book that has grammatical, it bothers me. It bothers me so much. It's simple things to change, little things. Reword, just to reword these things. And I will try and go back, and find, I should have underlined all these things. I didn't. I'll start now, actually, underlining, any grammatical errors that I see, or what I personally feel are grammatical errors, and a lot of them are, if you look at them. Hi, everyone. So it's Thanksgiving, and I just wanted to come on and wish everyone, who is celebrating Thanksgiving right now a wonderful Thanksgiving, and if you're not, well, just have a wonderful day. There's a lot of things I'm thankful for this year. Thankful for the amazing friendships I've started to grow here on BookTube, but Twitter, and everything, and my hair is kind of crazy right now. I apologize for that. But I'm so thankful for getting the job that I have right now, and all the friendships I've made through that, and being able to travel with my best friend Kristen, and getting to experience a bunch of cities and experience just a lot of different things people don't get to experience. And yeah, I think thankful for my family, who's always been there. So man. And I'm thankful that I'm able to read as much as I'm able to. So, I think everything. So, yeah, that's my kind of intro to this clip. God Game, haven't read much of it. Things are getting serious now, and a new player, or an old player, I think it's now confirmed that, spoiler alert, I will put my hand down when I stop talking about spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled for the God Game, or, if you know, yeah, when I put my hand down, that's when I stop talking about the spoilers. Alright, spoiler talk. One of the guys from the first group that we were talking about in an earlier clip, and how I said that it's possible that they were playing the game, and it's also possible that they were the first ones to play the game. Now he's come back, and because of Charlie looking for him, or looking for the original group, and Charlie thinks he's out, but this guy, his name is Scott, I believe. Scott Parker, I think is his name. But now they're in contact with each other. Now, the group stopped. There was a death in the group. So there's a question of, did they get out? Did the original group get out? Or is the original group still playing? Because we don't know what happened to them, really, after the death from the original group. So I think we're gonna find out, hopefully, and I want to kind of know about this original group. That's what this book's got going for it right now, is I want to know what happened to the original group. Alright. Okay. Hand down. Book down. It's decent. It's probably like a 3 star for me, depending on how the ending resolves. It could be bumped up. It could be trash, because, ooh, it could end very badly. And I really hope it doesn't. I want this book to be good, and I want to give my first arc, just like shining stars, for how it's written and everything. So, the story. Hi everyone. So, this is the end of the reading vlog, because I finished God Game by Danny Toby. So I'm going to be real in this review, because I'm not one of the few people that have read this book, and I want to talk about it before it comes out on January 7th of next year. So, my thoughts. I'm giving it a 3 star, because although the premise was interesting with the video game meeting reality, it just didn't live up to that, and it really didn't talk about the game aspect of the book wasn't explored a lot, because Charlie, our main character, the person we follow for like most of this book, even though this book is split up into different perspectives, is not following. He doesn't do a lot. So you get like little glimpses of what's happening, but it doesn't explore. I think this book really could have been interesting if it was in the perspective of Peter. Ooh, that could have been really, really, especially towards the, like, knowing what happens in the end, if it was in the perspective of Peter, or like a dual perspective, if it was just a dual perspective between Charlie and Peter, because of what was said towards the end. I'm like, oh my goodness, that would have been just so good if you just had done like a dual perspective of Peter and Charlie, and like kind of a Latin Day kind of thing. But no, you got to throw in all these different perspectives, all these different dramas, and I'm like, okay, do we really need all of this? Like, we have 5 main people, drama about all 5 people, drama, okay, so teacher drama, not necessary, principal drama, not necessary, Kurt drama, not necessary, Caitlin, drama, not necessary, Tim drama, probably not necessary as well. Like, there's just a lot of drama in there that you're like, this isn't necessary. This isn't drama. This is thriller, and I'm not feeling it. I'm just feeling a lot of drama. So much drama. And that's what the whole book is. It's drama. Because it doesn't focus on the game. The game, which the book's named after. Hardly, in my opinion. So, they spend more time trying to get out of the game than in the game, and we don't get to see hardly any of that because of drama, because it wants to feed you drama. We see the game giving them stuff and just kind of the repercussions of that. And then we saw like 1 or 2 things that the game wanted them to do, and that's pretty much it. And then them trying to get out and the drama, which feels like 90% of this book. So, it's a 3-star because it's not that thrilling. It's just the premise wasn't, it just didn't live up to expectations from the premise, in my opinion. So 3 stars. A dark, edgy thriller. Nope. A gripping page turner. It's pretty interesting. I mean, if you want like all this drama, it's not a dark, edgy thriller, in my opinion. Trigger warnings. Trigger warnings for suicide, or suicidal thoughts, self-harm, depression, I'm trying to think, cheating, there was adultery, statutory rape, two counts of statutory rape, actually, not rape itself, but statutory, you know what I mean, but, abuse, like major abuse, parental abuse, and partner abuse, and I think that's it for this book. It is what it is. Alright, that's it. I already read The Tiger's Daughter, which I finished reading Tiger's Daughter, so I'm sorry there's not going to be a vlog about that. So, my next book is going to be, it's laying on the floor right now. I don't feel like getting it. Salem's